Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into the animal kingdom to uncover some of the most mind-blowing and surprising facts about the creatures we share our planet with. Let's get right into it.
So you think you know the world's most famous animals, right? You've seen them on TV, you've read about them, but how well do you really know them? I have a feeling we're about to uncover a few secrets you've definitely never heard before.
Because here's the thing, from the deepest oceans to the sprawling savanna, even the animals we think are the most familiar are absolutely packed with surprises. We're going to pull back the curtain on some of their best-kept secrets.
All right, let's kick things off by diving deep. Literally. We're starting our journey beneath the waves, home to some of the planet's biggest and smartest animals.
First up, the incredible humpback whale. Now, their hunting strategy? It is pure genius. This isn't just about being big and strong. It's a super sophisticated underwater trap made out of nothing but air.
So how on earth do they pull this off? Well, picture this. The whale swims in a spiral underneath a school of fish, blowing out bubbles the whole time. This creates a circular net of bubbles that traps the fish. Then the whale just swims straight up through the middle with its mouth wide open and lunch is served. It's an amazing display of intelligence at work.
And get this, they don't even have teeth. Instead, they've got these things called baleen plates, which act like a giant filter to strain tiny creatures out of the water. And their babies? Oh, they are massive. They drink so much milk every single day that you could fill an entire bathtub with it. A whole bathtub, every day.
Okay, let's bust a really common myth. You see this animal, the orca, and you probably think killer whale. But that name? Totally misleading. In reality, the orca is actually the largest member of the dolphin family.
Their ability to adapt to ocean life is just wild, right down to the way they sleep. Orcas literally put one half of their brain to sleep at a time. This allows them to get the rest they need while the other half stays awake to swim, breathe, and keep an eye out for danger. It's a real-life superpower.
And speaking of unique designs, just look at the hammerhead shark. That bizarre-looking head is not just for show. Not at all. Its eyes are set so far apart it gives them incredible vision, and that wide head is covered in sensors that can detect the tiny electrical pulses of fish hiding on the ocean floor. It is a perfectly designed hunting machine.
All right, let's dry off and head inland. We're traveling to the sun-baked plains of the savanna to meet some true titans of the land.
We'll start with the elephant. We all know they have fantastic memories, but did you know about their self-awareness? It's true. Elephants are in a very small, very exclusive club of animals that can actually recognize themselves in a mirror. That points to a really complex intelligence.
And of course, there's the trunk. It's got to be one of the most versatile tools in the entire animal kingdom. It's a nose, a hand, a straw, and even an arm for giving another elephant a comforting hug. It does pretty much everything.
From one giant to the tallest of them all, the giraffe. Now, being this tall creates some unique challenges, starting from the moment they're born. Get this, a baby giraffe's life begins with a 7-foot drop to the ground. It sounds pretty rough, but that sudden introduction to the world is what gets them up on their feet and ready to run, fast.
Next up, the powerhouse that is the rhino. A lot of people think that horn is made of bone, but that's a total myth. It's actually made of something called keratin, which is the exact same protein that makes up your own hair and fingernails. Isn't that wild to think about?
For our final section, we're looking at some of the most ingenious and, frankly, sometimes just plain bizarre survival strategies you'll find in the animal world. So how does a hippo survive the hot African sun? Well, it doesn't need to pack sunscreen because it makes its own. It actually sweats a thick, pink, oily slime that protects its skin from getting sunburned. And, as a bonus, it's also a natural antibiotic. Talk about a 2-for-1 deal.
You've probably heard the saying, crocodile tears, right? Well, it turns out it's a real thing. Crocodiles do cry when they eat, but before you feel too sorry for them, they're not actually sad. It's just that the powerful motion of them biting down physically squeezes their tear glands, forcing the tears out.
Now this might just be one of the strangest forms of life on the planet, the jellyfish. It's a master of survival, and it does it all without a brain, without a heart, and without a single bone in its body. It's basically just a drifting blob of water, and yet it absolutely thrives.
So as we've seen, the animal kingdom is just this incredible treasure chest of wonder, packed with surprising smarts, bizarre adaptations, and amazing stories of survival.
From the whales that hunt with bubble nets, to elephants who know their own reflection, to hippos that sweat sunscreen, we've barely even scratched the surface. Every single creature out there, no matter how familiar we think we are with it, has a fascinating story to tell.
Which really leaves you with one big question. If these well-known animals have so many incredible secrets, just imagine what other wonders are out there, hiding in plain sight, just waiting to be discovered.